My name is Jamal. I drive a S15 Silvia powered by a 1JZ VVTi. My ride was bought as a stock S15, no engine, no box, and I did my personal engine swap and modification since where it is today. My passion for cars began at a night I came on the cross and saw Kerry with his chaser, and he did something that I never saw before. He drifted into Gulf City Mall, drift round to no parking signs, come back out the mall and drift back in between two cars with a foot in front, a foot behind. That's real awesome, and that just stopped off for me there. I have been drifting for more or less around 6 or 7 years, but only been drifting regular at the past year, you could say. The specs on the car is a 1JZ VVTi, 550 injectors, TO4Z Garrett dual ball bearing turbo. The fenders did by me, ghost tuning angle kit, ghost fab angle kit, my modified knuckles and control arms and everything, and that is more or less it for now because the car ain't fully built yet, it's on the way up. The hardest part of the build, to be honest, it didn't really have nothing hard about the build because I am, how to say, a do-it-yourself guy. I've been doing this years now, and everything basically is what I did already. It's just put it to this chassis because it's something I just do as a job. This is my job. I love most about the car. Well, this car in particular, this car very light, so it's very fast, right? The adrenaline I get from this car driving it on the track is through the roof. It's very, very crazy, to be honest. Electrical right now, because I do the electrical now, and you know, Roger just continue telling me I'm not an electrician, but I still try. So ever so often the ECU just want to come out on me and don't want to start back. So that's the main thing right now about the car that I dislike now, but everything else, good. Whew. Feeling I get from drifting is like butterflies in your stomach, you know, them girls and them when they fall in love and they say, yeah, that's how I just feel when I drift. That is my, drifting is my passion. Problems before track day is the price of tires, I would say. The tires are expensive and we use now about 3 or 4 pair for the day. So I would say tires. I don't really have no mechanical issues because, as I say, I just do my car myself. So everything on this car I know 30. Locally, to be honest, I want to tandem with every single body locally. Every single body that there's going the hole and drift on the track, I want everybody to come out and drift, every single body. And foreign, Adam LZ, because he have an aggression with the way he does drift. Adam LZ is one person I would love to drift with. Well, I was never really into drag racing. But drifting is a more adrenaline, is more precision, is something that is higher on your tools. You can't really slip with drifting. Drag racing is more straight line. Yes, it is a tough sport as well, keeping the car straight, but drifting is very technical and you have to drive your car in order for you to be drifting properly. To live the sport of drifting in country, more people need to come out. It have, as one guy said, it have a separation, and to some people it's about the competition and some people it's about the love of the sport. Everybody needs to come together and it needs to be about the love of the sport. And again too, it needs to have a lot more access to the track. People who have access to the track as much as they'd like to, and I feel that will bring more people to the sport and it'll have a bigger turnout, I guess. That's my take on it. With my mentality, yes, but I need a lot more seat time and a lot more practice. I'm getting better every time I go on the track and practice, but I need a lot of more seat time and eventually I will get there because I love the sport and I always push myself to be better. To be honest, the drifting, not really. I don't find it advertised enough, right? So a lot of people don't know about the sport. So like south side, everybody know about drifting and thing, but more east-west corridor and thing, it have few people know about it, but it's not broadcast enough to say where people will know about it. But drivers as well need to be a little more responsible. And I know the streets is our vibes, the street is our vibe, and that is where I start from. But at the end of the day, if you want sponsors and you want to push yourself further in the sport, you have to be a little more professional and a little more responsible. Newcomers, I would say, as you get into drinking, as you get into drifting, don't drink. I see a lot of friends get into drifting and they have a drinking habit, and you really can't mix the two. And people that getting into drifting, it don't matter where you drive. It's a box lancer, bluebird, a medalist, a Cifero. It's wherever you can afford. Just rear wheel drive, weld up diff, and preferably for me a seat and a lot of practice. 2021, well, more or less, I just want to neaten up the car, put a few stickers on it, and drive the shit out of it. Drive the most out of it next year. Try and compete in every event, and as I compete, get more practice and drive. Talk to my fans. I don't know how fans, but talk to my fans basically. It have a lot of people that support me, to be honest. My soon to be wife, Vanessa, Roger, Patterson, and a lot of my friends, personal friends, they know themselves, to be honest. There's hammer back. Sometimes I want to sell the car and get out of the sport when I get frustrated, but they still come at the end of the day and tell me, hey, keep your car, keep pushing yourself, you're doing good. And I like to say thanks for all our support at the end of the day now. This car. The most memorable moment, the first time I went practicing while I feel this car. I started off a little slow, taking my time, driving thing, and you know, the little excitement gets there. I see Shivam run behind him, and I get a little over my head and pushing the car a little too hard, spin out and running into the tire wall. It's not something most people say memorable, but it's something I would remember that I kind of get most of the fear that anything happening to me on the track. That was one of them. Call outs. I would like to call out more than one person. It has real drifters from way back who real good, and everybody more or less I find going into hiding, like Regan, real good, Brad, Hira. It has real people I used to watch from in the stands that not there right now, and I call them now because I want to drift with them at the end of the day. That's people who I used to watch in the beginning, Mazden, everybody. I call out everybody. I just want to drive behind everybody. Shout outs. I like to shout out again, as I say, the future wife, personally Vanessa. She been there, she had my back, always supporting me. When I want to sell the car, she telling me if I sell the car, she go leave me an voice. So she making sure I do sell the car. Right? But besides that, I like to shout out Roger. He's a man hammer back 100. Always give me pointers how to drive, how to push myself line, wherever. He always hammer back. Shivam gave me the opportunity to my first tandem run with him. Men like KP Contractors, Christopher, Farouk Balrup for wrecking. It have a lot of people. Men like Chubby, who always on the track, Amrit especially. Them fellas toe to toe with me, changing tires, checking pressure, cooling down my car. Them fellas always there. It have a lot of more people behind the track that don't really get to be there as often, but they just hammer back. Right? Them fellas know themselves. Everybody on the Ghost Tuning WhatsApp group, Ghost Tuning, they know themselves. FC Media for giving me the opportunity to basically showcase my work and my talent and pushing drift forward. Yeah, I really thank them for that. They're doing something positive, and I hope they keep at it.